Welcome back, episode 2, playing Provence, EU4, Shattered mod, all that stuff. I immediately ended the last episode, so I've not had any time to think about this. They want why do you want that province? I don't know if I want to give them that province. I think I'm just gonna reject that, dude. If they wanted, like, Arles, Avignon even, I'd think about it. They can't ask for those, they're not stated. But if they had... Oh, death of Sophia. Goodbye. What's our check at? We can do it. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna recall from here. People want to hire condottieri now. Alright, how much will Venice pay actually? If we got access, they would pay us 21 up front, which is not really good. We don't want that money. It's dirty money. I don't trust condottieri. I don't trust Italians. Not in real life, just in this game. I'm choosing to disassociate. I'm sorry I keep zooming in and out. My scroll wheel is very interesting. So, you've moved your army to Lyonnais. Is that good or bad for me? I don't know. So we're going to turn the fort on in Avignon then. And I believe on the 1st of the year, we'll declare war. Actually, what's our force limit? I'm a fool. We're going to build a troop and then declare war. We're going to build 2, actually. Just to have that edge. And I believe the center of the province of Avignon is closer to Valence. 5 days. Seven days. Yep. So we'll start from Avignon. Let's declare March 1st. Okay. Conquest. And we're not going to call our ally in. Let's actually set all these interests just so. Who again? You. Okay. It's always good to set his interests. Conquest Valence. Let's go. So, we're gonna slow the heck down. They're not moving yet. This is when they would make a decision. They can't move. Fantastic. So we need to kill this army before he just got a general. 1916. Perfect. We've baited him into not fighting us in Grenoble. Who's first in tag order? Probably Provence, so I do think we'll catch. Oh no, we'll obviously catch, because we'll get there 3 days before. Look at that, 4.1 morale to 2.6. And we have the tactics. And we have 03 to their 1-1, so in the shock phase we will kill them. Also, the combat phases are 1 day each, just to make shock less super impactful in the beginning. I borrowed that from the EPP balance mod. Unfortunately, they retreated. Interesting. How do you have access? How is conditional access? Ah, there's a fort blocking me. Well, that's no good. Right. Well, in that case, let's divide and conquer. I do still think we win handily. It's just going to be difficult. We're gonna pretty much have to siege race, which is no fun ever. Because siege racing is risky. And they will get Tech 4 soon. Who'll get it first? Bourbonnais maybe first. They have a new king? No, they've always had that one. They'll get it probably in 2 years. Maybe a bit later if they don't focus it as they should. We're getting the war goal just so that starts ticking. That's why we chose this one. And how much I used to full X? 51. So we might not take Grenoble. Yeah, probably just take that and then chill for a while. Because Lyonnais is a really good province for trade. and in general. 20 dev, that's pretty good, my dude. So, we're very into it. We just need to hard focus the siege and hope that they don't group up. And if they don't, we're fine. You're a bold fighter. That scares me. 1-4 bold fighter. He could at any point just do this and hurt us. But, Tech 3. We'll still win, it's just gonna hurt. And I've noticed the AI actually really likes to just attack into you. Now. Oh, yeah. So they have an army. Hopefully they're going down to siege Avignon. Because after we get Lyonnais, we can just walk into Avignon and kill them. Which, that's precisely what they're doing. Unfortunately, everyone is joining now. I do still think we win. We'll definitely win the... Well, I'm not going to make bold claims. We might win the siege race. With Cordnisa, great. My heater has turned on, which is great. Are they just going to carpet me? Are they that smart? Yes. Unfortunate that the AI has gained this much sentience. So, we need to win the siege in Lyon. And then we also need to try and get one of these boys out. Geneva has 5. Everyone in the war has 5 troops. If there were only 17k troops down here, or 18 I suppose, I would just go for a fight. In fact, I still probably will. Please. Okay, we have Lyon. They won't accept peace, obviously. So, I have a plan. Once we're locked in, we're hoping that they come up to reinforce. No, they're too smart for that. Because if they had locked in to fight here, we would just wipe and then they would be attacking into us. So, I have a plan. It's an ill-advised one. Get there on 24th. 1, 2, 3... Okay. I was wondering to see if they would stop moving once we were about to be locked, like if they would go over here. Not the case. The 1-4 general is there. So we're presented with an interesting choice. Either we let them siege Avignon and we get 2 people out of the war and then we go safely fight them. Or we fight them now. But it is 12 versus 22. I just answered my own question. So we're going to do it this way. How come I cannot walk through here? I'll get to Geneva 12th, 14. Very strange. So we're going to let them siege Avignon. Yeah, see? The boys who are allied are going to be a little upset that they're being sieged. Ah, never mind. They've just left Avignon. Okay, so what we want to do is see if at any point they will white peace. No. No, it's just been a short war. So they're going to win the siege of Avignon. We're hoping after they march to Marseille. Or Lyonnais. Just not where our troops are, is the caveat. Tech 3, Tech 3, Tech 3, Tech 3. And if one of their armies wanted to go siege Lyon on its own... Oh, best case scenario, they win Avignon and then split up. And then we just leave 1 stack on each of these. Go kill them at Avignon, go kill them at Marseille, and win the war. Might not happen, though. Oh, we should be improving relations with someone. Who is going to be most offended? Bourbon Catalonia. I think Genoa is sufficiently appeased. Renaissance, neat. Took an extra year. I wonder where it is. Let's take some guesses. I'm gonna say Naples. Nope. It was Noirla. That's great. That'll get to us quickly. Hopefully. Right. Relation-wise, who else is gonna be most upset? Catalonia, Gascony. Okay. So we're conceding Avignon to them, pretty much. 6, 7, 8. You know what? I have an idea. This is gonna punish us if we ever get a 1 roll or take an attrition tick like that. It's kind of rough. But we want to sit in Savoy, so if they attack us, they're attacking into mountains instead of us attacking into hills and mountains respectively. Hills, mountains, yeah. I should get a picture for Geneva. I have one for Vaud. I have one for Savoy now. End of the month we'll start getting that again. We got the 1 roll, but we should replenish. No. Alright, so this actually turned out to be a really bad plan. Now 4 stack is not really enough to leave here comfortably, so... We pretty much lost like 2 months worth of siege progress for no reason. Okay, they just got Avignon. Now, if the game works correctly, they should have to go siege Lyonnais first. Which they do. And now, the hope, the pray, is that we can win these sieges. Because once we get Geneva out, I'm willing to go for the fight. Auta also out would be good. No pun intended. Let's recall Gascony. One day. Okay. Who else do we need to prove with? Monaco, Bourbonnais, or war with Bourbonnais. I was just gonna do them. Italian nations. Bologna. Sure. We could use more diplomats, honestly. Ooh. Got Geneva, which is good. So we're gonna piece them out immediately for all their money, which is not very much, admittedly. And don't ally Savoy. And we just want prestige at this point. Okay, looks good to me. That's an issue. They were the one that had the access in Savoy. So we now have to commit to the siege. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because I didn't want to. Oh, exile, we don't need to stand there. On the plus side, I think we'll get Auta before. And then we can... Yeah, I have a plan. We're gonna go stand in Savoy with that army. Because what we can do is move the 2 exile stacks into Lyon at the same time. You might have heard a beep like 5 seconds ago. That was my washer, which means after this siege, I'm gonna go get up and fix it. So we can now peace out Auta, which I'm going to do, which is why I did not send the diplomat back out. Dauphine, you can keep Montfort. More reps, trade power, sure. And I don't need the trade power actually because you're in Genoa. Just give me your prestige, dude. Give me all of it. Remove Noara as your rival, so the institution spreads faster. That's actually the smartest play I have ever done in my entire life. Okay, now they're both exiled. Group back up. 2, 3, 4. And we can just walk into Lyon, and because it's occupied by us, we'll be unexiled and fight them. We still have Tech 4, and they don't. And the game did not realize there would be a fight there. Which is why Bourbonnais did not come to reinforce. So, what we can do now is... Oh wow, you've given up. Interesting. We need to unsiege Avignon quickly. There we go. Let's say carpet. Can he actually move all the way throughout the... I don't think he can. Yeah, he can't move through Savoy, so... And of course we have lots of war exhaustion. Because Avignon, yeah. Only 2. That's actually not that bad. How much war scores to vassalize you? 9. I meant aggressive expansion. 9 AE to vassalize Bourbonnais. Strikes me as a pretty good deal. So I would like to do that. In fact, let's go send an army there. We don't know where their army is, but we saw it go into Piedmont, correct? And they don't have access anywhere we don't. So their army is still in Piedmont. It must be. There it is. Yeah, it's moved to Nisa. So they don't have Tech 4. So we'll win whatever fight they go for. No, they're just going to siege Nisa. That's fine. I'm okay with leaving an army alive because I don't want to have to deal with it. Because it's hard to deal with stuff. Let's check this again. We can start improving it to people. We don't need to. Andorra. Let's get Andorra up. There we go. It's a weird graphic bug. I don't know what I did to cause that. Who else? Oh, now not many people. Oh, I might just go for that instead, or I might just drag the war out. We'll see. Monaco still. Interesting. We want to get Avignon back so they're stuck down here, and then we'll just kill them. Because they should be very tepid. They shouldn't want to fight us. So that's good. Welcome to waiting for sieges. Now, this is... we won Avignon, okay. It's the most fun part of any game. The early game, where you just sit around and wait once you get a good war going. Let's keep improving with our French neighbors. Bourbonnais scared. They scared, as they should be. That's a bad event. I'll lose the dip. Because, oh, you know what? I should have lost the mercantilism because we probably have 0. Or do we start with 10? We start with 10. Okay, then yeah, it was good to not lose it. Because we will want to increase it later in the game. So they shouldn't go for that fight. Because, you know, we've already established they're very scared. We're going to send the general to master siege there. The rest of you down there. So if we were to... I'm tempted to leave them alive and humiliate them for the age objective. We'll see, though. Wait. Where is your army? They must be exiles now. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna head back. Because they could just walk out of the fog into there, because, again, the AI will not realize a fight will occur, so they will walk into it. Reverse what happened last time. We can admin tech. That's a bait right there. If I had clicked that, I would not have been able to core any of these. So the question, do we want to vassalize you? Because that would make us have to wait a couple years to peace out if we want to take Grenoble. Or we could just not take Grenoble, and then instead humiliate you. Yeah, because that is not too much AE. But do we need Bourbonnais? Huh. I think yes, and then we set them to Scottish. And then that blocks off Berry and Poitou from getting into Auvergne when we go for that war. 1, 2, 3, 4 allies. Aren't you proud? I think we'll try and call Savoy into a war. And then fight Auvigny. Or we just don't fight Auvigny. We don't need to. We want to fight... Probably you. You're probably our next target. Because, I forget if I included that in Arles. I did. So what provinces are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could do it in that one war. Or 10, 11, 12. Next those guys later. I think I'd like to do that. That's one way to do it. And we will need to increase our development as well. So we just need land in general. So I ought to annex you, and I ought to ignore Bourbonnier. I ought to just do nothing here. So I'll take money. Annul your... Keep your alliance, actually. You're a good ally. Give up your claims, I guess. Give me your money. Fine. Fine. That looks good to me. Looks good enough to me. 2, 1, 0. Okay. And we have truces without Geneva Dauphiné. We'll be dead. So it's just Monaco and Auvigny, which is not enough for a coalition. So we'll just annex them. Which is a huge power swing in our favor. I'm going to reduce this manually once, because it saves us a tiny bit of admin, and I really want it to tick down as fast as possible. We can rival someone. Not going to. If we rival Piedmont or Genoa, they could just join the coalition, I believe. Yeah. So we're not going to do that. We could safely rival Piedmont. I don't have a reason to. I'd rather rival Savoy or something. Oh, we've done the mission. I don't want to do that yet. I want to do that to Arles. After we form it. We can stop paying for our army for a bit. Let's improve relations somewhere. Arles, sure. Actually, once we get the Monaco to positive, I'll recall Diplomat and send him to get a claim on French Comte. Even though we can't really take it yet. Because we've been a little aggressive. But it's good looking Provence, dude. Very good looking Provence. Big boy Provence. And once the overextension goes away, we will have a lot more power in the Aragon node. Which, it's not the most lucrative node, I'll be the first to admit. But it's not bad. It's pretty good. Early game. And now. Which, saying early game and now while I'm in the early game is kind of redundant. But, you know, it'd be like that. I don't want corruption. There we go. I kind of want to build barks. Oh, flagships are a thing, right? No reason to do so, though. Get till 9. Yeah, I think we should build a light... And, well, we don't really need a navy, though. I don't know. If we wanted to, we could have, like, a nice navy. But it's not really necessary. And we can't get claims on the islands. We can claim Corsica, but they're valid. Toulouse. Cannot claim Sardinia. We're allied to them as well. Cannot claim Majorca. I do want to fight Catalonia still. I want them to fight Toulouse on... I should have allied them and then gone to war with Toulouse with them and then just split Toulouse, like, right down the middle. That would have been fun. I love a good story. Right, so we don't want that mission. I think it's in our nation's best interest to full core these, actually. Sturmer. What's the development like here? Well, for 3, 252. Okay. Okay, I want to give Avignon to the nobility. Because we'll get good manpower from it. Everything else I don't really want to assign. Yes, looks good to me. Oh no, our innovative is decreasing because we don't have the admin tech. And we'll never get it. Like, we will never get it, I'm not wrong. It's a long ways away. You've collapsed? Oh, I suppose rebels are a thing. forgot the collapsing was a mechanic. Oh my good god, Aquila. Oh my good god, Verona has done it. Oh. Oh, it's so beautiful, the big boy Verona. They have fantastic ideas, by the way. I recommend playing them. And Grande the Third della Scala. The good boys. Venice is really... It's just unfortunate what's occurred. You know? Verona's giving it to him. Look at these pretty towns, man. I haven't had pictures for those. They're pretty towns. I love Piedmont. It's so colorful. So we are... What would I call this? Austerity, maybe? We're just sitting pretty for a while. Which, you know, is the way to do it. And normally, I would like cut out sitting around doing nothing. But it kind of annoys me in videos when people do. You know? Like, I feel like I missed out on something, even though I know I haven't. So if you want to just skip boring stuff, you're welcome to do so. But, you know, I'm just going to be chilling here. I can't skip it. I don't want to lose more power production, my man. We can rival Savoy. We can rival French Comte. Which I will do. We can rival Burgundy if we want. Which I don't want to do, because they're allied to Toulouse. What else can we rival? Piedmont. So we can rival Savoy, which would break our alliance with them. So I'm gonna do that. Because, like, I do want to fight him. I'm not gonna hide that. We really just allied, so they got less AE. There's a loud motorcycle outside, and I apologize, but I can't tell him to knock it off. Because he's far too away. He's already gone. I could open my balcony door and just scream into the aether. It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna get my neighbors to yell at me. Dude, I have like the world's smallest balcony. It's like 6 inches. And when they showed me the units of this apartment place, right? They showed me one that had like an actual fucking balcony, right? And then I move into this place, I open the door, and I have like 2 inches out there. I can't even fit plants. It's like, I don't understand the point of it. And it's like also slightly tilted downwards. Like, you know the cells in the Eyrie, in the Vale, in Game of Thrones? Like, the tilted cells where they're just like angled, so if you roll, you'll just roll off the edge. I'm describing this poorly, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just tilted downward a little bit. And it's weird. Also, we are gonna core all these. It's a lot of admin, but, like, it's real good, man. And I do think I'm gonna give Leon to the burgers. What is their, They don't like us currently. This would make them a little more loyal, though. Increase our income by a lot. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep, our trade income went up by a lot. I do still think we should have our merchants where they are. I think it makes us the most money. Could collect in Genoa, but that's silly. Eventually we want to have our main node probably be Liguria. Because it's really hard to keep trade in Aragon. It's not hard to get trade into Liguria, so we'll do it. Let's get our claim on Besançon. It's a beautiful city. Oh, I didn't give it a name that time. Okay, you're allied to Verdun, Metz, Rüttlisch, Rüttlischbund. I can speak this language. I wrote this name. Rüttlischbund. It's not easy. I fucking love that flag though so much. It's so good. Look at that bull on the red and white. It's fantastic. It's so pretty. Don't know if I'm like in love with their color, but it's good, man. Oh, look at these Crusader states, man. They're going at it. Oh, they converted it. Nice. Some Crusader states down here. You know what happens. Also, like, forgot about my laundry, man. I really gotta, like, do my laundry. Also, it's been about half hour, so this is perfect. Let me just, I forgot to say the see you next time part, so see you next time. Which for me is now, but yeah, I might stagger these uploads, you never know. Anyways, see ya.